It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we are back with another Arcane. We are on Season 2, Episode 5, called Blisters and Bedrock. Ooh, that sounds like wounds down low below in the lower area.
Yes.
The fissures.
Yes, yeah, right.
The Undercity. All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a non-stop conflict.
Yeah, it
here
just
on
keeps
Arcane.
on keeping on.
Yes.
This show's very exciting.
What happened last time on Arcane, Nate?
So,
start us off.
Jinx has like a bunch of followers now.
Yes.
And they had a rally, and then the cops came and arrested everybody, and then Vander monster was released.
The sorcerer guy was among those arrested, and he summoned the Vander monster.
Made a blood trail.
And did the Vander monster kill Ambessa?
Yes.
It tore through her.
That seems to be like what we've concluded so far.
Off-screen death for her seems weird, but it seems like it tore through her, so I don't know.
I mean, there's been like a lot of like violence in this show, but not a lot of like gore.
It's true.
So, and I
Maybe
feel
they just
like,
spare us seeing that.
Yeah, and I think they'll give us the aftermath of that one way or the other here, right?
Yeah, we'll find
tell
out
us one way or another. But I can't. I mean, for her to still be alive seems like either one of the other of them would be dead, right?
Yeah, right. And we know the monster survived because then it continued on, came face to face with Jinx, and then recognized her. Said, "Powder." So
that was a scary fight in the hallway with the big monster.
But how is Jinx gonna react to this giant monster version of her second father of three fathers?
Yeah, right.
And I mean, she's already got enough conflict going on in her mind. This is not gonna make things simpler.
No, I think this is gonna be very complicated for her. I have no idea.
Yeah.
You think she's gonna recognize him at all?
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's, he was so formative in her early life as well. She will know who it is, I think, but it's just a question of how she'll react to it.
Like, we've known each other a long time, but if I just, like, disappeared for a really long time and then showed up at your door all, like, jacked with, like claws and stuff, like, would you really,
It's not the same. It's your parent.
I
It's
guess,
one of your parents, It's, I think there is an imprint he's got on her mind that's pretty definite and pretty permanent. It's not going to go away.
That's true.
But, on that note, Vi was not in the last episode at all.
No.
She was totally absent.
All the characters, too, that were in the crazy, like, generator room that went all crazy go nuts.
Echo and Jace and Heimerdinger.
Yep.
All gone as well.
We have no idea what happened to them.
And Mel, and maybe Mel's assistant lady as well, with, like, the Black Rose red magic, are also gone.
That's right.
So, there's lots to cover, lots to get into. Shall we get into it?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to watch some Arcane. We have a Patreon link down there. We're ahead. There's full-length voted movie polls. Even if you're not subscribed, vote in the movie polls, and you can help us choose what movies to watch on the channel. Now we're going to watch Arcane. Thanks.
Gladiatorial competition.
Whoa!
Ouch. Oh, man. Okay.
Is that Vi?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is it? Yep, totally.
So this is what she's made of herself after her hunt for Jinx is over?
Yep. She's, I think she's just kind of angry, man.
Going through her
productive,
goth
money,
phase.
I guess. Yeah.
Looking good, Tess.
She's really here?
Wait, just...
I mean, gotta do something now,
I
right?
don't want to hear another word.
What about the Vander monster? What happened with all that?
Yeah.
It's Vander. I'm not falling for another one of your tricks. He's alive.
I don't know if I'd call it,
We both
clarify.
know that's
I mean, he recognized
Release her
her.
windpipe
What did
first.
he say,
Yeah.
you know?
She deserved that.
He needs our help. I can prove it.
Wait, okay, you have a lot more explaining
Yeah,
to
right,
do.
for real. What?
Well, her mask is clawed, but she didn't die.
She's not even, like, injured.
Yeah,
She just got out of the way, I guess?
apparently.
Yeah. That's kinda unbelievable to me,
We didn't see
But,
the encounter.
I guess.
I'd begun to think we might finally see an end to Zorn's perverse abominations.
This guy's still in here, so what was the point of all that?
Right.
There are cells buried deep within this prison so devoid of light that up till now, I have forbidden their use. If you do not want to waste away the remainder of your days in one of these, you have one recourse.
I don't think you can intimidate this guy.
Right, he seems like he's already given up the ghost here a little
He
bit.
has seen some shit.
Yeah.
How was Jinx involved?
Incidentally, she just
Yeah.
came to rescue her little sister.
You will rot in here.
It's like, dude, I'm already half rotten
Yeah.
anyway.
Is this Echo? No, Mel.
Yeah.
Well, where
Oh,
in the
God.
world even are we?
Oh, man.
That
That's not good.
looks very painful.
Yeah. Okay.
But where is
Yeah.
she?
Hope you find these quarters to your liking.
Who's there?
Not sure I know anymore. Our hosts have a way of scrambling your omelet.
Is that her brother who's supposedly dead?
Oh.
They killed my friend. Alora was there. And then
Oh, man.
They deleted her.
Yeah.
The stewards of the old world are always keen to give you a glimpse of their might.
The what?
what is this place?
I'm confused so far here.
According to legend, the ancients built specialized chambers to seal away false prophets.
It's like the prison from Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Peacock Princess?
Just an old family joke. You know, the kind of rulers with an artistic flair.
Step into the light.
Yeah, it's her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Kino.
He doesn't remember her.
Doesn't seem like. I mean, certainly doesn't recognize her, but yeah. Maybe he just has little memory of his life.
Yeah, he's got his
brother.
omelet scrambled.
Mel.
You've grown up. I'd hoped they'd never come for you.
Where's that dripping coming from?
Right. Oh.
This is where I lost him.
Wait, you lost him? It's kind of a cop-out to not show us the rest of that interaction
for
after
real.
he said powder.
When are you gonna admit that this is just another one of your fantasies? Or do you not want the kid to know how delusional you are?
Wish I was just seeing things when you decided to throw him with the Pilty goons who murdered Mom and Dad.
Well, at least they never had to see the psycho their daughter turned into.
Which one?
Yeah. That's a good question. That's a good point.
Would they be thrilled about what either of you became?
Right.
Why'd you come get me? You don't actually need my help. You haven't for a long time.
Maybe she was excited she saw Vander and
Right.
wanted to share it with you.
He's your father too.
You realize after we help Vander, I'm gonna have to kill you, right? She's gonna have to.
Yeah, I mean,
It's unfortunate because, like, I really want there to be, like, some kind of forgiveness going on, but, like, the things Jinx has done is, like, so beyond the pale and unforgivable that, like,
it's true.
there's no going back after.
Can't just wipe
Yeah.
this slate clean.
I've never seen a beast of such savagery.
No beast is more savage than man. I trust you have terms.
Was there blood on the ground
You will
at
serve
the entrance
me.
here?
I think so.
My enemies will be yours. Your weapons will be mine. You will be treated as an esteemed advisor, but I demand absolute loyalty.
That's not gonna work.
Right. It's also an interesting, like, if you're good enough at screwing with your enemy, maybe they'll offer you a job. You know, like.
Yeah, but
you already know what I want.
I've seen this before, where it's like, you messed us up so thoroughly that I want you on my team.
Right.
He had a ferocious will to live, an incredible tolerance for pain. But the mind I could not recover.
Yeah.
But it was in there somewhat, wasn't it?
A little bit.
Compelled only by the scent of blood.
It's like the Hulk, you know? It's
okay.
And mindlessly destructive, but there's like a couple people that he like will give him pause or whatever.
It now seems I had yet to uncover the right catalyst.
Well, maybe older versions of the Hulk, right? The newer one is a little bit more cognizant.
Sure.
A little bit more directed.
Blisters and Bedrock.
Oh, it's a toast from Silco?
There was a funeral for you in Noxus.
Oh. Did Mother commission a statue?
She believes you're dead.
I do like to disappoint her.
So he does just completely remember. We were wrong.
Yeah, it just had been so he pictured his sister as a little girl. Oh, hey! He never tried that, I guess.
It's like some sort of puzzle.
Oh, man.
Has he been here for years and years and he never tried to get out?
Yeah.
How did you wind up here?
I started hearing strange rumors about Mother. Different than the usual kind.
Now I'm wondering if he's really here. Do you think this is an illusion?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Fell in love.
That's not our mother.
Indeed, but the more I inquired, the more I started believing it. The local accounts. I should have left it alone, but...
Very interesting. You said that, and now they're hinting at that.
Whatever that child inherited is of terrible interest to our captors.
Who invented Shimmer?
What? Got a head in the
We
jar?
have our answer now, don't we? Dr. Revik.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
He did invent Shimmer.
Sure
You're gonna
did.
just shoot him?
You're a monster.
You can't just shoot him.
Why do all this?
'Cause it's cool, right?
That's no... What?
For love.
Okay.
Of who?
I was gonna shoot you now, but I kind of want to know more.
Secret chamber.
Is he trying to bring someone back to life?
He's trying to unfreeze his wife. He's Mr. Freeze.
Got it.
Is that really it?
He's trying to bring her back to life.
Oh.
Everything I've done is to cure her.
Is it his wife or his daughter? I think it's his daughter.
Yeah.
Precisely what are you trying to cure?
Death.
Just trying to conquer death.
Yep.
Yeah, what atrocities could you justify in the name of conquering death?
Right. Whole concept of justifying atrocities just seems like a non-starter to me, but you know, there's a lot of potential power or money or something in there.
Usually there are consequences for someone who fails these tests. Deadly consequences.
I deserve to know the truth.
Of course.
Yeah, something is iffy with the dripping and the...
For all these years?
Oh, he's hella not there.
I'm missing something.
He gave her the hint already.
Healthy
scramble your eggs.
Preservation, I'd say.
This is the evil rose magic people messing with her.
Yeah.
You aren't my brother.
Whoa! What if it was and
That's the
she just
puzzle.
killed him?
Yeah.
Who are you? What have you done with Kino?
Oh no, he gone. Now it's yourself? Yeah, this is a bad experience that she's having.
Seems like it sucks.
Whoa.
So she just get deleted too? Maybe, I mean, the thing about getting deleted is it could also just as easily be being put somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was the handprint they left, so he's nearby.
What is it?
A message from Vander. To Silco.
Yeah. So how does this lead them to the monster? How did, like, I'm still confused about Jinx and the monster and what happened.
Right, yeah.
It's clear you don't want to be found.
And then it left.
God, I'm shit at this.
It
I'm
left
sorry.
its creator
When she died,
in prison.
I lost my head. I told myself what I did to you was for the greater good, that you deserved it. But the dirt was on both our hands. You know where to find me. Blisters and Bedrock. V.
If he found this, everything might have been different.
So Silco never saw that? Didn't know that Vander offered reconciliation?
Yeah, that sucks. Considering everything that's happened. So does Vi know what to expect when Vander shows up?
I don't think so.
Like,
how certain are we that we are safe?
yeah. The only information Vi has right now is he's alive.
It's Vander.
That's not Vander!
It is! Something's got him riled up.
Fear is appropriate. Can you stop him? Whoa!
She's got the super gloves.
Yeah, so why, like, I mean, I guess she had to save the kid, but...
He's gonna kill you!
Oh no.
Don't hurt him!
Come on.
Bam!
I mean, yeah, what can you do?
Oh, he can regenerate. That was cool.
Yeah, and see, Jinx believes no matter how monstrous someone has become, it's still just them, you know?
Yeah.
It's him. You have to believe me.
But he's trying to kill us, so
Yeah.
what are we gonna do about that?
We still have a problem on our hands. Whoa!
What's the occasion?
Can't a lady just be in the mood for a familiar song?
Interesting. Is that their mother?
Tonight, a harebrained scheme these two bozos cooked up to turn a dank...
That's Silco.
Right.
Yep.
Hear that, Bozo 2? We made it. We're done.
Oh, you're sadly mistaken. I'm Bozo 1.
A night of revelations.
Look at how young and happy they are.
I'm knocked up. Wasn't really part of my plan, but guess that's everything when you're living week to week.
I can't protect her from all the shit down here and work out how to be a parent at the same
It's
time.
a lot of pressure figuring out how to raise a kid in an imperfect world.
I realized
You two are gonna figure this Son thing out. I don't care if you have to carve it out of the bedrock covered in blisters.
Oh, there's the expression.
For her.
To Zon, then. Blisters and Bedrock.
Blisters and Bedrock.
Well, it all went a bit sideways from there.
Sure did. Just about as far sideways as it could have
I've
gone.
always liked the name Violet.
Oh, Vander gave her her name. Who knew that?
Now we do. Because it was just told to us. Were all the puffballs destroyed from the scuffle? Are they hugging?
Oh, maybe, because he recognized Vi now, too. Yes. So he's in there.
What are you waiting for?
They have their family back together.
Oh, man.
They're just broken kids after all this, you know? What are his memories of so many years of being experimented on, you know?
Yeah, right. I mean...
What an existence.
I would feel very uncomfortable, no matter how, like, emotional I was, being that close to that thing.
It's true,
like,
yeah.
Who knows when he's just gonna snap
It's
again,
an
you know?
animal, yeah. Oh, the machine. Okay, we're gonna find out what the heck happened. I was worried we were gonna go 2 whole episodes. Right. Oh, is this Victor?
It is.
No, it's that guy. It's the paint drugs councilman guy.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Okay, but here's... It's been some time.
Yeah.
Salo, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what's his... So, where are we?
One could ask the same question.
Looks good with a beard.
Would you want to speak with him? Jace.
Oh.
I feared I wouldn't have the chance to speak with you again. Victor.
Didn't we say they were going to become a hive mind and all work towards one goal?
I would prefer to converse in person.
It's like the Arcanine Queen.
But there's so much work to be
Speaking
done.
through a vessel.
I have so many breakthroughs to share with you, Jace.
I thought you were done with Hextech. And me.
I think what he's doing now is beyond that.
Yeah.
I've helped so many.
Can he just bring you straight there? And what about Heimerdinger and Echo?
Yeah. Right.
Hextech isn't a miracle. It's a curse. We have to end it, Victor.
Where has he been for so long? With the beard and the...
I don't know, yeah.
Now I see it. You too have touched the arcane. If you'll excuse me, I must return to him.
Duh.
Jace looks really, really badass like that.
I know. Whoa!
That was messy. Got blood on the camera.
Yeah. So now his mission is to find Victor.
I guess so.
Yeah, this will not stand.
He is done being an idealist and messing around. He is doing things.
Full scruffy badass.
Yes. No. He looks, you know who he looks like? Captain America in Infinity War.
Yeah, yeah.
When he had the beard and stuff, you know? Yeah, that was a crazy one. This show is like... We're further down the progression of things than I even ever thought we'd get.
Yeah,
everything is just rolling so far into the consequences of all this, you know? But it's a good exploration of what a world with, like, magic forces at play has to deal with and, like, would really look like in the long term, you know? It's just always these paradigm shifts that happen that then just change everything and have to, you know, be accounted for, and I don't know.
I feel like the show is about, like, actions and consequences. Like, that's the whole thing. It's just like, you know, somebody makes a choice, and then, like, and the consequences are, like, extreme, like, to the extreme.
Yeah, so far beyond what they conceptualized when they made the choice.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's also interesting that it seems like a few different kinds of magics just like popped up at kind of the same time.
Yeah.
You know, like we got the Hextech, you know, we got like.
Well, we got the Shimmer, and then the Hextech later, and now the red magic is the new one that popped up. Yeah.
But there's like not that much time in between. It's almost like these people were just walking around kind of like a normal world with like cat people and hamster people.
Well,
and then all of a sudden it was like mutants and super weapons and stuff.
I think what it is, I think that I've gotten this information from comments on our season 1 videos of Arcane, but I believe that Piltover is like a city or a nation state or whatever that was created as like a haven from the chaotic influence of magic and magical forces. So like, it's not as though they were in a world without these things and then all of a sudden they're all being brought into the light and all of a sudden like things to deal with. They're things that are in their world but that the people of Piltover were not using or messing with or had decided to come live free from, you know, and then they are now making the choice to bring some of that stuff in, and it's snowballing out of control, I guess. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Let me know if I've got that wrong, but that's what, I mean, that idea is coming up in my brain when you say that, so I believe that's the case.
I was a regular, like, average citizen of Piltover, I'd just be like, this was a bad move. We should not have done this.
Let's go back to before everything was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the few times that the show actually got me, like, a little choked up.
Yeah?
Yeah. When the kids were together with Vander again for
hugging
a second,
their dad.
yeah, that was like, you know, this is a pretty emotional show, and I've definitely like felt, but I had like a lump in my throat. I was like, oh man, this is intense, dude.
Yeah, the characters are so strong, and their motivations are all so compelling and so believable. I mean, even the people who are at cross purposes to each other, you understand everyone's point of view, and they're all so vivid in the reasoning for why they do what they do. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about so many different things that were at play in this episode, because we were thinking about Mel there, that we saw more of what she's experiencing, but we have no new information about what happened to her.
I'm almost like frustratedly, that part of the episode just felt like, okay, she's in this place, you don't know where it is, there's her brother, but he's not real, and now she's not there anymore.
Puzzle box thing, spiky chains, you know?
Yeah, right.
And then Echo and Heimerdinger, we just literally didn't see, so zero information at all about them. But then also with Jace, like, he's in the same environment where he disappeared again, but now he's all shaggy and has a beard, so time has passed for him.
Yeah.
But we don't know where he was. Or, yeah, I mean, I don't know, so I like that it's moving at such a forward pace, but I also am a little concerned about getting the feeling that they're skipping over stuff in the name of doing it. Like also with Jinx and Vander, and the cliffhanger at the end of the last episode, you know? It just moved away from that.
Yeah, and I mean also just with the Victor hive mind. So is Victor the weird, like, gooey sphere now? Is that what he is? Is he have a human form still, or is he just the hive mind that he's created by healing people's like ailments and stuff? Like,
so maybe the hive mind, like maybe it's another consciousness altogether, and it's just taken on Victor's like voice as its main persona, but like it assimilated. It's not him assimilating people; it's this magic entity assimilating everybody who's been in contact with it, including Victor.
I would say Victor was the first victim.
What about Sky? What about the assistant who got pulled into it in season 1?
Yeah, that's a good question too.
She went before him.
Yeah. I don't know. There is a lot of, in a show like this, in a story like this, there is an element of just like, well, this is just how this is, you know, because it is like magic time, and it's like kind of hard to like.
It's wild runes, you know.
We don't need to like pontificate too much on this, like the specifics of why things are the way they are, but I like to have at least like a basic understanding of like, okay, this is why they're there, this is what they're doing, and this is the goal. And I feel like we're kind of missing some pieces of that in some of the newer elements of this season. So I hope that they clarify something. Like the wizard guy the chemist guy wasn't that for me for a little bit. I was like, okay, well, he's making monsters, but like why?
And now we know why.
Gave us why.
Trying to cure his daughter.
I 100% like I expect, I have
faith in these writers.
Yes, faith in these writers that they will give us the information that we need to feel satisfied that like, okay, I get what's going on now, but I feel like we are in between.
We're in the whirlwind right now.
Right, yeah.
So it's not all totally clear. I feel like a show like this as well, that's so centered around like paradigm shifts and like the characters growing and changing as they react to the world upheaval around them and stuff. It would be very interesting, and will be interesting to go back and watch it all once it's over.
Yeah,
to go back and
right.
start at the beginning and see all these characters in their starting positions again, and based on what they become. You know, that'll be cool.
And you said this is the last season of this, right?
Yes.
I am becoming increasingly okay with that now. Not because I don't want to see more, but because like the amount of drastic change that all of these characters have gone through, like you can't
keep that up.
multiple arc this, you know, like Piltover would have to flip upside down in order to like.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, and for all we know, it might. You know,
Top side is the Undercity
Yeah.
now. Whoa, wacky wacky doo. All right.
Okay.
I guess that maybe does it for this one.
On that note, yeah.
Yeah.
that's
All right.
it.
Thanks for watching Arcane with us, everybody. We will see you on the next one. Until then, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets.